Watching the entire right wing drag Gus Walls for crying over loving his father is just so gross. And it shouldn't matter if the kid's neurodivergent or whatever. Men can cry. It's okay. We have a toxic masculinity problem in this country. Men are not happy. Men are in crisis in this nation right now. There is a loneliness epidemic. Divorce rates are high. The number of men ending their lives is at record highs. Men are not happy. And this whole wave of like influencer alpha bros like Joe Rogan and Jordan Peterson and Matt Walsh and Andrew Tate and Ben Shapiro and Tucker Carlson. You could just go on and on and on naming all these guys. You know, are you any happier now that you're listening to this after years of listening to this garbage? Are you better off? Are you happy? Are your relationships better? Because I tell you, their lives are better. Those influencers are making millions and millions of dollars profiting off of your insecurities, profiting off of your sorrow and isolation. And that whole ideology of being like super He-Man tough guy, if you do manage to land a premium female, you guys talk about a lot, you're going to get someone who is not going to stick with you when the chips are down. Okay? And their whole ideology of, feminism is bad, and the political side of it, of wanting to make abortion illegal or harder to get a divorce, saying that women that are in physically abusive marriages should stay for the benefit of the children. None of these ideologies are going to help you get girlfriends, fellas, or get your wives to come back, or get your children to start talking to you again, Gen X. And it amazes me that a majority of men that look like me still support Donald Trump, still think of him as some sort of idealistic alpha dude. He makes me look like an alpha bro, okay? He doesn't even know how to drive a car. Did you know that? He wears makeup, he dyes his hair, he puts lifts in his shoes to be taller, he wears shoulder pads in his suit so he's not so pear-shaped. The guy has had more gender-affirming care than a lot of the people that you guys don't even think should exist, right? But this, Gus Walls crying. It is okay for dudes to cry. I tell you, one of the things I really like about this DNC convention is it's showing women being powerful and strong, and showing that it's okay for men to be sensitive, Like Tim Walz, Doug Emhoff, perfect examples of masculinity without all that toxic garbage that is ruining lives in this country. And my dudes, I'm talking about your lives. Yes, the right wing wants to persecute women and the LGBTQ community and immigrants and everything, but it's really like damage you're doing to yourselves and your own happiness. I tell you, you would be a lot happier worrying less about what other people are doing in the privacy of their own lives and worrying about you more and being kind to others. And yes, crying. I bet a lot of you dudes need a good cry. And you know what? It's okay. It's okay.